I think in the last 18 years that I've been with this business, I've seen the cycles, I've seen shit happening, I've seen the SARS crisis, the Southeast Asian financial crisis, mall developers jumping from their balconies and actually attempting suicide. But I've seen some great things. I've seen happiness, I've seen joy, I've seen millions and millions of consumers thrilled, and principals giving admission to my children because they knew the mall. But from 4 malls to 400, between 2000 and 2005, and from 400 malls back to 4 malls again. That's how I read the market now. When I came back into India, land costs were reasonable, interest was at 7, 8, 9%. There was no space, there were no malls, there was no competition, there was no e-tailing, and there was money to be made. Now, why on earth would you build a mall? High land cost, 14, 15% interest, if you're lucky to get it. Low occupier interest. The moment you ask a retailer, mall, not right now. We're not expanding. You pay for fit out, you do a pure revenue share deal, then I'll think about it. After he's in, the rent is slow, if there at all. Your energy bill, 90%, 1.3 crores per month, has to go out. You've collected only 75 lakhs. Dead malls now. 7 lakh square feet of a mall in a tier 1 city. Weighted average rent, on paper it was meant to be at least 100 rupees per square foot. It's a Delhi, Bombay we're talking about. Weighted average rent today, 5 years after the mall opened, 2 rupees 50 paisa per square foot. How? So you have to spend 3 crores to run the mall. You earn 2.25 crores from rent. Sorry, from 2 crores from CAM and electricity, and 1.25 crores from rent. 40% people are not there, so occupancy is 60. So effectively, including rent, you are taking home 3.25 crores every month after putting in maybe 400 crores towards construction, having a 50 crore interest burden per annum. And what are you taking home? 25 lakhs of rupees per month after you've paid your vendors, AMC, everybody else. 5 lakh square feet, 25 lakhs a month, 2 rupees per square foot weighted average. So everybody who does feasibility studies over here, yes, a mall can fetch 2 rupees per square foot, even in a Delhi or a Bombay. I've come across 38 projects which are currently running on deficit. So, oh yeah, we just need to fill up the vacant space. This is a mall in another tier 1 city, and we'll be fine. Where is the loss? Read your numbers carefully. So you earn 1 crore of rent, you invoice 1 crore of rent, you collect half of that, 50 lakhs, and you collect 1 crore from CAM and utilities and all that, and you spend 2 crores a month. So there is this mall we came across which is losing 85 lakhs a month from 4,80,000 square feet. So your rent actually is minus 4 rupees per square foot. You have to pay somebody 40 crores to buy this land and building from you. We bought a mall recently for 800 rupees per square foot. It cost 4,000 to build it, just cost of construction. Because the bank said, something is better than nothing. I'm at least getting 800 rupees per square foot. So how did we crash? We started on such a great note. We started at a time when Crossroads in Haji Ali, a beautiful brainchild of Jaidev Modi and Ajay Piramal, 3 pharmaceutical buildings. Let's shift the pharmacy business to Indore. The manufacturing can be done anywhere. And let's convert this into a mall. Enter Vikas Kore, put a skylight, tell BMC it's only a temporary structure, remove it once and put it back again, retractable roof, and there, Bombay gets its first shopping center. And what a crowd. Do you have a credit card? Do you have a mobile phone? Only then we'll allow you to enter. And even then the queue would go into the Arabian Sea. And from there to now, minus 18 rupees, minus 4 rupees, minus 3 rupees. It's not all hunky-dory. We've come to a point of time where you can buy a shopping mall and get another shopping mall free. So, are we now facing a slow death? Are we now submitting ourselves to showrooming, e-tailing, browse and buy? No, we're not giving up. A room full of people here today is indicative that there is still interest in the shopping center business. What do we do now? I go back to something that I've said many times before. Europe, 200 million people, 4,000 malls. The US, 275 million people, 44,000 malls. India, 1.3 billion people, 400 malls. Unlike Europe and the US, we don't have a high street that is anything to write home about. It is going from bad to worse. We don't have the climate of Europe or the US. We live in an adverse climate, exploding population, growing consumption. We need places to go to. You can't smell Starbucks coffee online. You will not have that thrill of going home with 3 boxes of Clark's shoes and 5 people looking at you online. You won't have that thrill on your daughter's face when she is not able to decide between 6 pairs of things on the wall, shoes. So shopping and shopping centers are more than businesses. They are more than a need to acquire something. They are about happiness. They are about joy. They are about experience. And they are about connecting people. That is what we forgot in between. 2000 to 2005, what is it that we did right? We need to look back and go back to the basics, go back to the fundamentals. What was it that Vinod Rohira was thinking when he waited 3 days for an appointment with Rajdhani, which did not want to enter a mall? Or Nagesh sitting on a carton, an empty carton, in a cinema hall, an empty cinema hall, and saying, what do I now do with my life after VIP and Orson and, yeah. You have to make a department store, 1993. 1999, we have this piece of land and we think we should or can build a mall. Look at Crossroads. All of this was done with a lot of passion. Rahul Saraf in Calcutta, Kavita Singhania in Chennai, Sanjay Reddy and his father in Hyderabad, Arjun Sharma, Neeraj Ghai and Yogi Arora in Delhi, Pia Singh. Why can we not have a place which has Vuitton and Gucci and Prada and all that. And yes, today it's there. What did these pioneers do right? They listened. They built a mall where they felt a mall was necessary, not where they happened to have a piece of land. They did their financial closure very conservatively. They made sure there was more money than they were going to require, so they don't derail along the way. They did not succumb to greed. They did not succumb to the temptation of giving a store out to an Adidas for 220 rupees per square foot instead of a Fab India for 140. Don't we all do that? पैसे आ रहे हैं, लक्ष्मी को ना नहीं बोलते हैं. 550 रुपए per square foot offer कर रहे हैं. How can you say no to Lakshmi? These are all real statements made by real people to real people. And in my life, we need to reflect. We need to reinvent. We need to go back to the basics, and we need to jump into the future, both at the same time. We need to do history and sci-fi together. That is what will help us keep alive. Sorry, I'm growing old, so look at what we've done. On an average, we've created 500 direct jobs per mall. Some calculations say 25,000, including all the people involved in the retail operations of the 100, 200 retailers. And we're talking 400 malls. And name a mall which has got more men employed than women. We've created women's empowerment. Today, the security marshals of Select CITYWALK earn more than their husbands, and that brings them pride and importance in front of their in-laws. For 1,000 crores of business that a good mall does, the government earns 100 crores or more, not including the TDS deducted on the salaries being given out to the 500 or 25,000 people. We've created economic prosperity, growth. Look at that woman coming from Tardeo to Orchid City Center, waiting for a taxi with 17 bags from Big Bazaar. And how did that happen? One day, one man said, "Mere ko 50,000 square foot jaga chahiye." I was like, "Sir, your biggest store is 6,500 square feet in Garyahat. Why would you need 50,000 square foot? हमको साड़ी बेचना है 75 rupees में I will sell sarees. Crockery set और cycle एक साथ बेचेंगे." Today, when a Big Bazaar opens in Asansol, property prices shoot up. Today, people are proud. When the first one opened at, sorry, not the first one, but the first one in Bombay opened, in Phoenix, all swanky, floor polish, all that. Kishore was very unhappy. Beautiful store, selling lettuce. ये खाते हैं. Why was he unhappy? जब तक मेरा ड्राइवर यहाँ कंफर्टेबल फील नहीं करेगा, I have not achieved my objective. Wealth at the bottom of the pyramid. And while one man was thinking like this, next door, across a wall, 3 people were sitting down. All 3 were 27 years old. They had just created the bowling company. Atul Ruya, Tuhin Parikh, and A.D. Singh. All 3 were single. And they were into bowling. So they created the bowling company. With the bowling company, what else should we do? So let's do a sports bar. With the bowling company and the sports bar, what else should we do? Let's look at doing more. Bombay, laws, this, that, and the other. Sketches, doodling, 99. And then there emerged Pantaloon Urbana. मुझे पैंटलून नहीं चाहिए, मुझे पैंटलून का अपस्केल वर्जन चाहिए, ठीक है? All white facade, all white pantaloon, Pantaloon Urbana. उसके बाद एक बिग बाजार. Fast forward, not long, 10 years. That big bazaar, जिसमें riot हो गया था when it opened, and when the big bazaar sale, the big sale, 26 January sale happened, actually the Bombay police had to surround the place, request them to shut down the store because it was just way too many people, they couldn't handle it. 10 years later, in the same campus, across another wall, came up another beautiful mall. But when they went to ask for space over there, no, this is very upscale. This is with Shangri-La and all. Thinking cap again. We'll do something that you're proud of. Enter Vibha Rishi, Pepsi, Avni, Biani, the young blood, back from New York. And today you get tomatoes at 2,600 rupees a kilo and people are buying it. India has a food hall. So let's feel proud. Let's feel happy. And let's recognize that our country needs shopping centers. Shopping centers are creators of happiness, of prosperity, of joy, of meeting people. Why were people not dressing up before going to GK Market? Today when they come to CITYWALK, my God, it's a fashion walk. The same for Palladium, the same for Quest. Why can all our shopping centers not be like that? Yes, they can. And yes, we can. We need to change. Let's do it now. Not wait for tomorrow. Starting from the smallest of things to the 30,000 feet things above the ground. Let's make change our only constant. But let's start by saying that we believe in the shopping center business. We believe in creating places which are for where people like seeing people. Let's make all our cafes open from all sides or 3 sides. Let's do more and more of things which engage, but more than engage, delight our customers. It's because of them and it's because of the retailers that we're in business. With the retailers, we have a sort of a symbiotic relationship. We need them and they need us. And often that kind of goes off balance, but let's respect the retailer community and thank them. And let's command respect from them, not demand. If we get it all right, making wealth out of this is a small thing. I guarantee what you will leave this earth with that will make you happier would not be the wealth that you made or the wealth that you made for others. It's the pride and the fame and actually the thought of what you have done for the world which will make you leave this world happily. With that, let's say we're already there. A problem understood is a problem half solved, and happy days will be there again. Thank you.